My beloved brothers and sisters, pause for a moment and ask yourself a difficult question. If your life were to end at the close of 2026, would you be proud of how you lived it? Not what you planned, not what you intended, what you actually did. Time is Allah's silent witness. It never argues, never warns loudly, and never comes back. And the tragedy is this: most people don't ruin their lives through one big sin or one massive mistake. They waste it quietly, slowly, comfortably. And then one day, regret speaks louder than motivation ever did. So don't let 2026 be another year you survive. Let it be a year that changes you. My dear brothers and sisters, let me speak to you honestly. The way a reminder should be given, not to impress you, but to wake you up. Allah did not give you time so you could decorate it with excuses. Time is not an accessory. It is not something extra. It is not something to be filled after everything else is done. Time is an amanah, a trust from Allah, and every trust comes with accountability. Think about this for a moment. When you woke up this morning, you didn't earn that moment. You didn't purchase it. You didn't guarantee it the night before. You went to sleep assuming you would wake up, but assumption is not certainty. The fact that your eyes opened, that your heart was still beating, that your lungs still worked, that was mercy, pure mercy. Yet look at how easily we treat that mercy. We wake up and rush, but not toward Allah. We wake up and check our phones before we check our hearts. We complain about being tired, but we stay up late for things that don't benefit us. We say we have no time, yet somehow we always have time for distractions. That is what I mean when I say people decorate time instead of honoring it. We decorate it with entertainment. We decorate it with excuses. We decorate it with later, soon, and one day. But we rarely invest it. Allah never asked you to be perfect, but Allah did ask you to be responsible. Every breath you take is a unit of time you will never get back. Once it leaves, it does not return. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose status and rebuild it. But no human being has ever lost time and recovered it. When it's gone forever. And this is where most people fool themselves. They live as if time is endless, as if youth will wait patiently, as if health will stand still, as if energy will always be there, as if tomorrow is guaranteed. But ask the graveyards, ask the hospitals, ask the families who buried someone too young. Death does not send a calendar invitation. It does not say, prepare yourself, I am coming in 10 years. It comes when Allah decrees, and when it comes, intentions don't matter anymore. Only actions do. 2026 will pass. Whether you respect it or not, it will pass. Whether you use it wisely or waste it, it will pass. The sun will rise and set, the months will roll by, and one day you will look back and realize it is gone. The question is not, will time move? The question is, will you move with purpose? Ask yourself honestly, how many times have you said, I'll start praying properly soon? How many times have you said, I'll change when things calm down? How many times have you said, once I have more time? My dear brother, my dear sister, you will never have more time than you have right now. What changes is not time. What changes is urgency. We delay because we think we are safe. We think there will be another Ramadan, another year, another chance. But Allah never promised that. Time is not neutral. It is either working for you or against you. Every day you wake up, time is either taking you closer to Allah or further away from Him. There is no pause button. There is no holding pattern. Even your distractions are shaping you. The hours you spend scrolling without purpose, they are shaping your heart. The habits you repeat daily, they are shaping your character. The things you keep postponing, they are shaping your future regret. And the scary part is this: wasting time rarely feels dangerous. It feels comfortable, it feels normal, it feels justified. That's why it's so deadly. Shaytan does not always push you into major sins. Sometimes he just keeps you busy with things that don't matter, busy enough that you delay repentance, busy enough that you rush salah, busy enough that your relationship with Allah becomes something you intend to fix. But Allah did not create you for distraction. He created you for purpose. When Allah asks you about your life, He will not ask how entertained you were. He will ask how conscious you were, how grateful, how disciplined, how sincere. The Prophet ﷺ warned us clearly, there are blessings. Many people are deceived about health and free time. Deceived means you have it, but you don't realize its value until it's gone. If you are healthy today, that is a trust. If you have time today, that is a trust. If you are alive today, that is a trust. So treat time with the respect it deserves. This does not mean you must live stressed or joyless. Islam is balanced. But it does mean you live intentionally. You don't let days blur together without reflection. You don't let years pass without growth. Even small acts, when done consistently, on a time, a prayer on time, a sincere dua, a good habit protected, a bad habit abandoned, these are investments. And remember this, Allah does not measure your life by its length, but by its weight. 1 year lived with awareness is better than 10 years lived asleep. So as 2026 approaches, don't ask, what will I achieve? Ask, what will I answer for? Will you invest your time or will you decorate it with excuses? Because time will leave either way. The only difference is whether it leaves behind regret or reward. My dear brothers and sisters, let us be very honest with ourselves today, because honesty with yourself is one of the greatest forms of mercy Allah gives you. Many people are not lazy, many people are not evil, many people even want good, but they are trapped in something far more dangerous, self-deception. They convince themselves they are doing fine because their intentions are good, even though their actions say otherwise. Yes, intention matters. In Islam, intention is powerful. It gives meaning to deeds. It transforms ordinary actions into worship. But intention was never meant to replace action. It was meant to guide it. An intention that never moves your body, never changes your habits, never alters your direction, eventually stops being sincerity and starts becoming an excuse. And this is where many people quietly waste years of their lives. They say, Insha'Allah, I will change. They say, I plan to become better. They say, my heart is clean. But my dear brother, my dear sister, a clean heart produces movement. If someone tells you they intend to reach a destination, but they never pack, never take a step, never even choose a direction, would you believe them? Of course not. You would say you are not serious. Yet we say we intend Jannah while walking nowhere near it. We say we intend closeness to Allah while structuring our lives around everything else. Allah knows your intentions, but Allah also sees your effort. And effort is the proof that your intention is real. This is why the Prophet ﷺ taught us that Allah loves consistent deeds, even if they are small, not grand promises, not emotional moments, not speeches to ourselves in the middle of the night. He loves actions that show up again and again. One prayer prayed properly is better than 1,000 intentions to pray better one day. One habit changed is better than endless guilt with no discipline. And here is the uncomfortable truth. Many people hide behind intention because action requires sacrifice. Action costs comfort. Action costs time. Action costs ego. Intention costs nothing. So we delay, we postpone, we wait for motivation, we wait for the right moment. But the right moment rarely announces itself. It usually arrives disguised as inconvenience. You don't wake up one day suddenly disciplined. You become disciplined by choosing discomfort repeatedly. And Shaytan knows this. So he whispers, your intention is good. Don't be so hard on yourself. He whispers, Allah is merciful, you'll change later. He whispers, others are worse than you. And slowly, intention becomes a pillow you sleep on while time slips away. Allah's mercy is vast. But Allah's mercy is not permission to remain stagnant. Repentance itself requires action. Tawbah is not just saying sorry, it is turning away. Turning requires movement. Look at your salah. If you intend to pray better, where is the action? Look at your character. If you intend to be kinder, where is the effort? Look at your habits. If you intend to change, what are you doing differently today? Don't answer me, answer yourself. Because on the day of judgment, Allah will not ask, what did you mean to do? He will ask, what did you do with what I gave you? My dear brothers and sisters, understand this. Intention sets direction, but action determines destination. If your actions don't match your intentions slowly lose sincerity. Not because Allah rejects them, but because you stop respecting them. And this leads to something dangerous, spiritual numbness. You stop feeling urgency. You stop feeling guilt. You normalize delay. And then one day you look back and realize years have passed and you are still saying the same things, the same plans, the same promises, the same regrets. 2026 must not be another year of emotional motivation with no structural change. If you truly intend to change, simplify it. Don't say, I will transform my entire life. Say, I will fix one thing and protect it. One prayer on time, one habit removed, one discipline installed. Allah does not ask you to leap, He asks you to walk consistently. Even sincerity grows through action. The more you act for Allah, the more your heart aligns. Waiting for your heart to feel ready before acting is backwards. The heart follows the body more than we like to admit. Start moving and sincerity will catch up. And remember this, regret does not come from failure, it comes from inaction. It comes from knowing you could have done more but chose comfort instead. Most people will waste 2026 not because they lacked intention, but because they never translated intention into discipline. Don't be one of them. Let your intention show up in your calendar. Let it show up in your routines. Let it show up in your sacrifices. Because intention without action doesn't change your life. It only delays the moment you finally take responsibility. And may Allah make our intentions sincere and our actions strong enough to honor them. Ameen. My dear brothers and sisters, this lesson is uncomfortable for many people, not because it is complicated, but because it is true. And truth, when it exposes our choices, often makes us uneasy. You are not just an individual living in isolation, you are a product of influence. Whether you like it or not, the people around you are shaping you every single day. Their words shape your thinking. Their habits shape your standards. Their priorities slowly become your priorities. And this is why your circle matters far more than you think. Many people ask, why am I stuck? Why is my iman weak? Why do I keep repeating the same mistakes? Why do I lose motivation so quickly? Often the answer is not inside you, it is around you. Look at who you spend most of